Namaste. Welcome to this practice about courage. We will invoke the Goddess Durga, having the power of strength, courage, and protection to show us the way of our invincible spirit. Here we can confront our demons, face our fears, and acknowledge our shadow, to free our courage and rise in service to the whole of humanity. Let's ride the tiger with great courage and compassion, head held high and a hint of a smile. Now stand resolute in your power so that you can express your authentic self and your authentic voice to the world. We will now invoke Spirit, create this sacred space and time for the practice of courage. Abhaya Hridaya Mudra means fearless heart gesture. With this mudra, across the right wrist, over the left wrist, with the backs of the hands touching. And then intertwine the little finger, skip the ring finger, hook the middle and first fingers, and now the ring finger and tip of the thumb form a circuit connecting together. Bring this to the heart. Okay. Somehow. We'll breathe with our courage, our strength, and the protection of Durga. Durga's mantra is Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, which means Om and salutations to the divine feminine energy which protects from all manners of negative influence and for strength. This mantra will help you feel less afraid in life and invokes great protection. Chant this mantra when you're ready for a big breakthrough in life and need extra protection and courage to make the shift. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Once more. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Great. Let's move to fold forward, lean over the hips, walk the hands forward, and take deep breaths to expand on the inhale, lengthen the spine, straighten the neck, and on the exhale, melt the upper back, draw in through the navel, pulse with the breath to flow effortlessly. And lift up, inhale, lean back, open the chest, and look up. Draw the shoulder blades in and down. Lengthen the throat, maybe even let the head rock some side to side. Now reverse the feet so the opposite foot's in front and start folding forward again, going slowly to feel the difference, to sense the breath, and welcome the breath into the pose. Drawing in more courage with each breath. Lifting to a straight back. Going to raise the arms up. And then twist to the left and rest the arms, crossing the right hand to the left knee, gazing behind, taking easy, full breaths, growing taller on the inhale and more firmly rooted on the exhale. Inhale, raise the arms. Lengthen the spine, twist to the right, and now cross the left hand to the right knee as the right hand supports from behind like a kickstand, helping you draw the lower back in, and raise the head high, and continue breathing. Complete breaths in and complete breaths out. Good. Back to the center. Roll onto hands and knees. And begin some cat and cow movement to awaken the spine. But first, spread the fingers, make them strong so that you start to see white around the edges of the fingernails. And then with your inhale, look up, arch the back. And on the exhale, look down, round the spine, hug into the midline as you draw the navel up to the back. And flow back and forth, seamlessly connecting one breath to the next, weaving them together to a beautiful tapestry of strength and courage. Now step the right foot forward to a low lunge. Press down through the legs, climb hands up to the right knee, and continue to engage through the inner thighs, through the pelvic floor and lower abdomen, so you have dynamic power, strength through the core and down through the legs. Pressing down through the feet allows you to lift up with the arms and create space in the back, space in the heart to breathe, space in the mind to overcome fears or doubts and be ready to step into the future with courage. Now lower hands down. And keep left hand on the floor or on a block. Rotate the right arm up and twist to that right side. Integrating the shoulder blades into the back, navel to the spine. Release the right hand down. And switch legs, step the right foot back and the left foot forward. Make the legs comfortable, steady, and press down with muscular energy in the legs. As you bring hands to that left knee, find focus for your gaze on a spot in front of you, and then lift up the arms. Continue to engage through the legs, pulling back through that left heel and resisting under with the right knee. So the legs together holding you steady, strong. Let the breath bring beauty to the pose so that you can have a hint of a smile, even as you battle with balance. Durga has that confident smile even as she rides into battle on her tiger. All right. And lower the hands down and step that left foot back. Okay. Now to practice downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, grip powerfully with the fingertips, curl the toes under and lift up the knees. And start with the knees bent as you adjust the hands and feet to where you like. Softening the knees and shoulders on the inhale, and then straightening the arms and legs as you exhale to give the spine a nice stretch. Now a little movement, bring the shoulders forward to high plank. Inhale with arms straight. And press back to downward dog as you exhale. Just rock it back and forth. Inhaling to high plank. And exhaling to down dog. And if you want to make this more challenging, you can come forward to low plank. And then press back to down dog. If you're coming to low plank, keep the shoulders a little higher than the elbows. All right, we've probably done enough of these. Okay, now rest the knees down. All right. So just table pose, but now turning the fingertips backward towards the knees. Okay. We'll do lion pose by, on exhaling, sticking the tongue out, pointing it down, rolling the eyes to gaze up at the forehead. With the inhale, just breathe in, fill the lungs. And then exhale, stick out the tongue, give a little breathy roar. That's the way. Just like Durga, sticking the tongue out, down. Now, come to a nice down dog. And then to side plank. We'll turn the heels to the right. The modification is bringing the right knee to the mat. And then lift the left arm. So your body is facing the side edge of the mat. Other variations to test your courage would be to lift the top leg or to bind the big toe. We haven't really done a lot of thigh stretches. Here's one. We'll lower the feet down and the knees down. You just gather yourself back together. Connect with the breath. And then to downward dog if you're rested, and turn the heels to the left. Okay. Raise the right arm. And modify if you need with the left knee down. So you can really experience a little more opening in the chest. Or try with legs straight. And bring that top leg up. And then we rest back to table pose. Okay, now for a little counter. Take some weight off the hands here in hero pose. Just sit on the heels. Relax the shoulders. For some additional stretch in the quadriceps, you can walk the hands behind. Lift up the hips, or even lower down to your elbows in Supta Virasana. And carefully, slowly rise back up if you're in reclining. And we'll come back eventually to our down dog. Next on the list is Stargazer. Well, three-legged dog. Lift up the right leg. And tuck the right knee into the chest. Pivot on the left foot. Balance on the right arm. This right leg slides underneath and out to the left side so the left arm can lift up. Good. Oh, the next level is lifting the right foot and binding the right foot with the left hand to extend it forward. Then go back to down dog. Oh, that's a nice relief. A three-legged dog now with the left leg lift up. And tuck the left knee into the chest, pivot on the right foot, balance on the left arm, and slide the left leg underneath, out to the side, lift up the right arm. Then try, lift up that left leg and bind the right hand to the outside of the foot. Take the left leg forward. And then set it carefully back down to rest, I think, in child's pose or any comfortable resting position for you. Give your forehead something to rest upon using either hands or block or the floor. Drink in that courage, fortitude. You've got this. We'll come up now all the way to stand. Rise up. Find your breath. Create Fearless Heart Mudra again. The right wrist over the left. Leave the ring finger to touch the tip of the thumb. And just compose the breath here with your Fearless Heart Mudra. Helping you stand tall, courageous, and strong in your truth, so you can speak truth to power. Now with our, let's do our Fearless Heart Namaskar. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Arch back, and exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, step the right foot back, lower the right knee, press down through the legs, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Take a complete breath. And rest, hands down. Step the left foot back to downward dog. Take a breath. And then inhale to high plank. Take a breath here. Exhale, lower down through cobra. Then come back up into Cobra, twisting some side to side if you want. And rest, chin down. Inhale, push up to table pose, curl the toes under, and press back to downward dog. And rest here for 3 breaths. Look up and step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee down. When your feet are under you, lift up the arms. Monkey pose, Anjaneyasana. And lower hands down. And inhale, step the left foot forward. Hands to knees. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale, stand up. Sweep arms overhead. Then exhale, rest the arms by your side. Take a resting breath. And then repeat. Inhale, sweep up, arch back. And exhale, fold forward. Now we'll step the left foot back. Lower the left knee down. When you're ready, lift the arms. Monkey pose. And release. Lower the hands. Step the right foot back to downward dog. Hold for a breath. Inhale to high plank for a breath. Now lower the chest down through Cobra. And curl back up with your inhale, holding Cobra and twisting a little side to side. Roll down, chin to the mat. Inhale, push up to table pose. Curl the toes under and press back to downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Look up, step the left foot forward, lower the right knee down. Then lift up the arms. When you're finished, lower the hands. Now step the right foot forward. Inhale, hands to knees. And exhale, fold, head to toes. Inhale, rise, lift the arms, touch the palms. And exhale, rest. And just relax if you're thirsty. Now for a lunge, step the right foot back, bend the left knee, to keep the back knee from sagging. So we keep lifting up in that back thigh, keeping the back knee straight, and then lift up the arms. There's some balance here, so just hug into the midline. Okay, now our revolved side angle. Lower the right hand down, open the left arm to the sky as you twist. That's it. Gorgeous. And lower the left hand. And step the right foot forward. Step the left foot back. We'll just switch sides with high lunge. You can start with hands on that front knee, gradually lifting the shoulders, creating stability through strength in the core. Then try to lift arms. Remember to smile as you ride your tiger or lion, as the case may be. Now, revolve side angle, lower left hand down. Open the right arm, twisting, look up. And lower the right hand. Step the left foot forward. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, rest the arms. All right, next we're going to step the right foot back, open the right toes 90 degrees, and then lengthen your stance so you can bring the hips down, keeping the shoulders vertically aligned over the hips. And arms out at shoulder height for warrior two. Let the breath fill you on the inhale and strengthen you on the exhale. Awesome. Straighten the left knee for triangle and raise that right arm up to the sky, opening the right side of the body by pulling the right shoulder back, tucking the left hip under, and maintaining that power and strength down through the legs. And then bend the left knee for extended side angle. The left elbow can rest on that left knee, or the left fingers down to the mat as you lengthen the right arm now over the ear and stretch down through the right hip by pressing the right foot deep into the mat. Good. Inhale, lift up to the center, stand with warrior two, and switch sides by turning the feet and bending the right knee. Take complete breaths. The breath is giving you strength for the pose. Straighten the right knee for triangle. The right hand floats down to that right shin. The left arm extends up while the armpit, shoulder draw back behind you. The palm press forward away from you. That's right. You fixed it. You've got great alignment. Doing so well. Bend the right knee to come to side angle. The elbow, right elbow on the knee, or the right fingertips down to the mat. The left arm angled over the ear. Perfect. Come back to stand, warrior two, and then rest the arms. Turn the feet parallel for a wide leg, forward fold. Lift up the kneecaps and rest hands on the mat under your shoulders. Press down through the feet and hands and lift up through the navel. Hug the shins into the midline to prevent the ankles from sickling out to the side. Going deeper. Fingertips in line with the toe tips. Elbows bending. Good. And then slowly release, stand all the way up. And turn the toes out 45 degrees for goddess pose. Durga, our goddess today. And the arms like cactus arms at right angles. On the inhale, open the elbows as wide as you can. And on the exhale, bring the elbows together in front of you. Stick out the tongue, make that roar. Inhale, open. Exhale, roar. One more roar here. Fierce. Good job. Rest the legs and arms. And next is our nice squat. Squat here. So Malasana. I widen my feet. Toes might turn out a bit. And lower down in the hips. Use hands for balance until you get situated. Then with the elbows inside the knees, hug the knees in against the arms. That gives you more stability. As you resist out with the elbows, you can try to balance hands in prayer. Good. Nice. If you'd like, test your courage with arm balance. Go to your Bakasana, crow pose, balancing on the hands and lifting the feet one at a time. And rest whenever you're tired. Relax for a breath. And then give it another try if you desire. Coming to balance first on bent elbows, then try and straighten the arms more. Oh. All right, tired of that. Rest there. Now, let's go down to the knees and table pose. How are we feeling? All right, so I like to challenge my courage on a regular basis with trying handstands. So what I would do if I was going to practice handstand would be to first find a focal point for my gaze. So if I think of an equilateral triangle and my hands are at the base of the triangle, my focal point will be somewhere a little bit out in front of me here. So initially, I'm looking at it in downward dog, my neck's pretty straight, right? But now when I go up into shoulder handstand, I'm going to have to tilt my head back to keep my focus at that same spot. So even when I'm vertical, my focal point is still out here just in front of my hands. And I'm going to help you if you want to test your courage. Come up. First, I'll have you lift one leg and I'll hold that so you're supported. You're not going to fall, right? And then you lift the second leg to meet that. And we find somewhere in between some balance, and that's all there is to it. Now, if you don't have someone to assist you, obviously you can try to use a wall to kick up against. So, who would like to volunteer to practice a little handstand? Oh, good. Would you be willing to come up to the front so everyone can see?
Happy birthday.
Admire. All right. So first you find your focal point, and that's going to be somewhere up here. And then lift one leg. Okay, hold that stiff. Bring the other leg up to meet that. Good, good. You're doing great. Hug the legs together. Squeeze legs together. Good, good. Look at you go. Press up through the heels a little more. Flex the toes. So flex the ankles. Okay, come down. Yeah! Yeah, good job. See? There's courage for you. Right up here in front of everybody.
Courage and strength.
Someone else? All right. No force. Let's go for a little cobra. Bhujangasana. Just lay forward. Hands on either side of the chest. Hug the legs to the midline. Press down through the hips. Curl the shoulders up, back, and down behind you. So there's remains bend in the elbows. Pulling the palms back towards the hips. So you can press your chest forward. Squeeze the buttocks a little bit. Help you arch in the spine. And relax. Lower the chest down. You can just windshield wiper the heels from side to side. That loosens up the back. Now, just stretch the arms behind, the palms face down for a locust pose, Shalabhasana. We press down through the hips, start to lift the legs. The palms pressing down will help. And then relax and lower the legs. Now, a bow pose, bend the knees, hold the ankles. If you can only get one, that's fine. You can do half bow, or you got both ankles, and lift up the chest. Good job. Good, everyone. Release and relax with let's rest the forehead on the back of the wrists. Now, please push up to come around to seated position. Let's do a little pranayama where we're going to just build up some fire here in the core. I'm going to breathe in and out through the nostrils with a forceful, heating breath. Okay, if you need tissues, we have some up here. Okay, so get a little pumping action here with the abdomen. Okay, now just rest for a few breaths. Lift up the knees for Navasana, boat pose. Balance on the sitting bones. You're going to lift up the legs and form a V shape here. So the back straight, the legs straight, neck straight. And if you can hold it without the hands. Plenty of heat in this room now, right? Good, and relax. Lower the feet down. Okay. Now, let's go into this bound angle pose, soles of the feet together. And if you feel like you're falling backward too much, that means you might want to sit up on some height, like a folded blanket. So, yep. And pull against the ankles to draw the shoulders back and down. And on the exhale, lean the elbows into the thighs, hinge at the hips. And it's fine to back off on the inhale. Realign the spine, the neck. And take complete breaths. And one more. Nice juicy breath. And then lift up to a straight back. Open the legs to a wide angle. Now. There we go. Don't want to open. There we go. Move the sitting bones back and apart so the knees and the toes can point vertically upward. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, strengthen the legs, pulling the kneecaps up, the navel in, and folding forward. Pulsing up slightly on the inhale, down deeper on the exhale. If your elbows can touch the mat, you can use the back of the thumbs to push against the forehead, and the forehead to resist down into the hands. This will help keep the neck and spine aligned and straight. Gradually release to lift the back up and bring the knees up with a little help underneath. And there with the knees bent, the feet at the width of the mat. We're going to twist the knees, windshield wiper to the left. Take a breath there, and then windshield wiper knees to the right. Good. And now, let's go down onto the back. For a bridge pose. Lift up the knees, walk the heels close to the buttocks, and then arch the lower back. Press the feet and elbows down, and lift the sides of the hips up. And you can use your hands under the buttocks to get it to the max. Bring the heels under more if needed. And hug the legs to the midline. Firm the buttocks and see if you can clasp hands then underneath. Tucking the shoulder blades together will help you lift and open the chest. Inhale, press up with the hips. And exhale, squeeze in the buttocks and the thighs to hold that. Good, and release. Lower the buttocks down. And remain in that general form of the pose while you relax. Or now shift to wheel pose. If that's in your repertoire, place the hands above the shoulders. And then once more, raise the hips. And then go to the top of the head. Okay. So the hands are nice and wide. I'm at the crown of the head. And then simply straighten the arms. And this is a wheel pose. And tuck the chin as you come out of the pose so that you're resting on the back of the neck, head and shoulders, and relaxing the hips down. All right, so you have another wheel to do, another bridge to do, or a wheel, where you're lifting the hips, or going up into the wheel. And when you're finished, relax on the back and stretch out the legs. Oops. Down here. Great. And just now, lift up the knees. Cross that right ankle over the left knee. Open the right knee to the side. Thread the right arm through and hold the left hand with bringing the left knee towards your chest. Opening the right knee to the side as you draw the left knee in. Good. Now, release the hands. Hold the right foot with both hands. And then bend the right knee towards the right armpit. Extend the left leg straight away. So this is half of a happy baby. There. All right, set the right foot on the mat. Cross the left ankle over the right knee and open the left knee to the side. Okay, now the left arm threads the needle going through the legs, holding the back of the right thigh with your hands, and gradually bringing the right knee towards your chest. And allow the breath to expand you on the inhale. The arms lengthen to accommodate the breath and contract in the belly as you exhale, tightening the arms. Now, half a happy baby, hold the left foot and straighten the right leg on the mat. You can hold with one or both hands and bend the left knee down towards the left armpit. Okay, so I'm going to use my right hand to keep the right thigh from lifting up. Good. Okay, now extend both legs up, invert the legs. You can support with hands behind the thighs, hands under the back of the buttocks, or hands around the lower back if you wish to tilt the legs over the head and to plow. Good. And if their hips are lifted, lower the back to the mat, and then release the feet down, stretching the legs out once more. Widen the feet, and lift the arms up over the head. Take a full body stretch, moving and stretching every little muscle in the fingers, the toes, the hands and feet, and the arms, legs, hips, shoulders, the back, the neck, the face, the mouth, even that Durga tongue sticking out, pointing down. Your fierce form of courage, strength, and protection. When you're ready to rest, bring your arms by your side for Shavasana. Add any additional clothing, blankets, eye masks, and I'll dim down the lights. Just making yourself warm and comfortable so your body can rest at peace. Even the courageous must rest after their exploits, and you did so bravely, courageously today, trying some difficult poses, so thank you for showing that courage. It makes you strong enough to express your authentic voice and to rise in service to the whole of humanity. Ready to ride the tiger and face down all those demons, fears, and the shadow of ourself. With your head held high, a hint of a smile, calmly and serenely defeating each demon one by one. Allowing your body this time to rest and rejuvenate by relaxing every muscle from the crown of the head, the forehead, the cheeks, the jaw, melting tension in the shoulders, allowing the arms to really rest deeply into the floor. letting go of the hands and fingers, feeling the safety, support, protection of the floor under your back. The floor is holding you safe. You don't have to do any effort. And just melt into that safety and support as it holds you. You can relax down through the abdomen and hips. Nothing to do but rest. Relax down through the legs, the knees and the ankles. Let go with the feet and the toes so they can enjoy this peace and serenity. And your whole body just absorb this blissful and happy feeling as it radiates through your body. The strength of Durga to stay empowered, to stay courageous, and to stay safe. There's an epic story of how Durga rides into battle on her lion to defeat the demons. Shumba and Nishumba. These two particular brothers did a great amount of effort to become strong, and they asked the gods for some sort of recognition of their enormous effort, and so they were granted protection that no man could slay them. However, that does not cover women. And Durga, being a goddess, was capable of killing them. So, even as they died, they smiled, knowing that they were returning to the great goddess. Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Now, please start to deepen your breath. And then to start awakening and moving in your body. And as you feel ready to roll to your side, give your mind time to awaken, be present again in this place and time. Aware of your own strength, your own courage. And if you're comfortable, rise back to your seated position. I thank you for your practice, and I thank you for your courage to be your authentic self and speak your truth to power. Namaste.
Namaste.